Got some gains showing. Yeah, got all the gains. Man, I'm starting to look like a grown man. I need to shave this. I am slacking when it comes to shaving that and my hair. I need to just go and get all this done. Probably gonna do that next week. So in the next YouTube video, y'all see, all this stuff is gonna be fixed, and I'm gonna look my age because I do not look 17 right now. Actually, yeah. Hold up. Ooh. All right. So, coming from a teen to some teens, how to gain muscle quickly the right way as a teenager. So, I'm gonna get into the basics, and then I'm gonna get into like the more, I would say, more hard stuff, or just the stuff that's a little bit more difficult to like remember or even do in the first place. So, number one, before you start anything, make sure that you're not fat. Like if you're fat, like actual like fat or like obese, skip to like, I don't know, another part of this video. Probably gonna be like towards like the end. You can find it. I'm not that much of an advanced YouTuber yet, so I don't know how to do all that. And then like the freaking watermarks, and I don't even know what that stuff is even called. Timestamps. I don't know how to do the timestamps and stuff. So you're gonna just find that part of the video, but I'm gonna get to that next. But to start off, make sure that you're not fat, obese, because then that requires a little bit of a recomp first before you can get into like bulking or trying to like purely gain muscle the right way. And which is funny for most of us teens, because a lot of us teens don't even have to do like a bulking phase or like you know what I mean. So that's what I said. If you're fat, skip to the later part of this video. If you're not fat, then listen. So I don't do cuts and stuff no more. So I'm gonna just keep on talking. So the first thing to gaining muscle as a teen is making sure you're eating your protein. It's simple, but it's so like so many people don't do it. Like you'll be like sometimes I don't even do it because like it's hard. It is so hard to get in every freaking gram of protein. Like y'all just don't understand. Like getting your protein in is probably like one of the most important things when trying to build muscle, because you can work out all day long, but if you're not eating the right amount of protein, you're not gaining no muscle. You're just gonna be freaking working, overtraining your muscle, hurting yourself actually if you're not eating enough protein. So number one, protein. Eat a lot of protein. Make sure that if you wanna make sure you're tracking your protein. So I advise downloading the MyFitnessPal app, which is the app that I use. I've been using for about 4 years now. The MyFitnessPal app will help you track your macros, so you can track your protein, your carbs, and your fats. And I need to listen to the next thing, carbohydrates. So when it comes to the carbs, they're very tricky. It's still taking me time to learn carbs. I'm still learning carbs, even to this day. I'm still learning the manipulation with carbs, because carbs are cool, because like they can be used as a tool, but they can be also poison to your physique. So when it comes to carbohydrates, which is more like the starchier foods that you guys know, so it's more like the bread, the popcorn, the rice, stuff like that. That's your carbohydrates. And what you would do with those, I like to surround my carbohydrates around my workouts, and which I think is the best thing to do, and which I tell all my clients. By the way, I do offer personal training and workout plans. My Instagram should be in my Instagram and email should be in the description below. Email me if you want to do my personal training, or if you want to buy a workout plan, because I offer both, and meal plans as well, and supplement plans. So I got you guys on all that. Just hit me up, follow me on Instagram and DM me, or you can email me for that information. But anyways, so let me continue. So usually I would like to surround my workouts in carbohydrates, just to really get the energy going, because carbohydrates will give you the most amazing pumps and energy, because they fill up the muscles with glycogen and all that other stuff. And make sure you're drinking your water as well to go with them carbohydrates, because eating a whole bunch of carbohydrates, I think it's like, I don't know, 3 grams of water per every gram of carbohydrates, because carbohydrates is like 4 calories. So actually that was irrelevant. Don't even worry about the 4 calories part. I'm actually just very jittery right now because I just got back from like the gym. I got all this caffeine in me. I trained shoulders and legs, but I'm about to go back and train biceps and back, because I did miss a workout yesterday. Today's supposed to be biceps and back day, but that's another story. Now back on track, you guys. Now diet, I would have to say, is probably gonna be like your main thing. because you have to make sure you have your proteins right. You have to make sure you're eating your carbohydrates right. And you have to make sure that your macros are fitting you. A lot of people would like to just get workout plans or meal plans, and they don't adjust it to themselves. They just like eat what everybody else is eat and stuff like that. Blase, blase. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this from other people, but you have to. This is so important. You have to get your macros right for you, because if you're eating 4,000 calories and you're freaking my height and 150, what are you doing? You're just gonna get fat. Like, I know you guys have seen my bulking, like on my off seasons that I used to do, and I used to do like dirty bulk, and I used to get like real big. I mean, it's cool when you're young, you're not taking bodybuilding as serious, and you're just trying to get strong and be a powerlifter and stuff. But if you're trying to take bodybuilding seriously and you're trying to get cut and look good for your next show, then them bulks, especially as a natural, because me and a lot of you guys that follow me, we're natural. So them big bulks and stuff, it's going to really affect our conditioning on stage whenever we cut down. Because I know a lot of you guys see my conditioning last year. It wasn't bad, but it could have been a lot better if I was more leaner in my off season. So that's why I'm saying it's very important to check you guys' macros and trying to gain muscle. Because just because you're gaining weight, it does not mean it's muscle. And I'm talking to all of us teens out here, because I know the way that the teen mind works. I used to be you. Watching these same videos. I used to be you. So you need to make sure that you're eating the right amount and tracking what you're eating, and don't just eat a whole bunch of junk food. Like, the way that I like to put it, like what I do for like my lean bulk right now, is I'm just taking it as if I'm cutting, but just more freely. So just eating more of my cutting foods. I'm not gonna lie, I have like a cheat meal like once a week, probably like one meal. I've been actually skipping it lately because I really just haven't been in the mood to be cheating. It just, I'm so used to that dieting now. It's just like, that's just my life. But I'm not gonna lie though, a couple days ago, and I'm actually still holding some water from it, I pigged out, like probably had over 5,000 calories. So that's another thing though, is if you're gonna pig out, like, don't pig out a little bit this day and be like, oh, I'm gonna pig out a little bit this day, because then that's how the fat decides that it wants to add up, and then you just get off diet, and then you just get off track, and you think to yourself, oh, I'm gonna just do better here. Like, none of that. The best way to do everything is to track everything, put everything down on paper, so you're looking at what you're doing. Track your weight, track your workouts, track your foods, track your freaking growth, track your grades. Nah, I'm joking. But you gotta make them good canine grades. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do good in the academics in school. You know what I mean? But anyways, back on track though. So if you're more of like a heavier guy, or like a fat guy, as I like to call them, not to be offensive, it's just you're fat. So if you're a fat person, it's gonna be a little bit different for you, and it might be a little bit better in certain cases if you're trying to become a bodybuilder. Because if you're fat naturally, which means that you're most likely gonna hold on to weight better, so your bulks are gonna be easier, but your cutting is gonna be a lot harder. So I feel sorry for you. But if you're a fatter person though, you would need to start off cutting, is what I like to call it. I would say cutting a little bit, lean, like just cutting. Like, you're not getting shredded to step on stage. Like, you're just getting like summer ready. You know what I mean? I would usually have somebody, like, this is the way I like to do it. I like to have them full blown cut first, and then go into a recomp. Like, so you're still cutting, but like kind of carb cycling, kind of. So it's kind of like you're like carb cycling. That's what I like to do my recomps, is carb cycling. And then I'll throw you into a full bulk. But my bulks are never like, the bulks on that like I get for you guys are never gonna be a dirty bulk. I don't support dirty bulking no more. I don't do it. Nobody that I train does it. So what I mean by bulk, I mean by you're just gonna be eating more calories now. You're gonna be slightly above a calorie surplus, and that way you're not gonna be gaining freaking 5 pounds a week. It's just not gonna happen. But you're gonna be gaining quality lean muscle. That is the main important thing, is quality lean muscle. So remember that, you guys. Quality lean muscle is what you need. The next thing, you guys, for gaining muscle would have to come to your workouts now. You have to make sure that you're working out often. I know with school it can be kind of complicated, but there's a way to make it work. I made it work. I went to school, I went to work, and I worked out still. So I did all three. So I know it's possible. You just have to make time for it. You have to be dedicated. You have to make sure that you're in the gym at least 4 to 5 days a week. I do 6 because I do push-pull legs. I'm not going to give you guys all the goodies because, like I said, I do personal training and I do sell workout plans. So if you want further help, just DM me on Instagram because it's going to be below in the description, or you can email me, and then I can get you started on some real workout plans and some real training, and I'll get you right. Believe me. Keep making them canine gains though, because the video's over. Keep making them gains.